All right. Don't know what to do with this. Just kind of here hanging out because I don't have a game to play, which is fine. In the meantime, thought I'd check out this thing I got for Christmas, which is basically a miniature PC that I'm just going to use for emulating old video games. Forgot to take my medicine. That's all right. And it comes with all these little components. And I've never built anything like this before, so it's going to be a lot of reading and screwing shit up. And hopefully not permanently breaking anything. Because this thing's legitimately very cool. And I'm really excited about it. I'm just digging out all the components now to see what there is. See what I need to do to build this thing. Oh, that's sick. Comes with a neat little manual. Or a quick guide to Raspberry Pi retro gaming. That's everything out of the box. So, let's check out what we got here. If you didn't notice, still sound sick. Still been sick. Kinda sucks. But it is what it is. Contents. Raspberry Pi Quick Start Guide. Choose Raspberry Pi. Blah, blah, blah. What you need. Blah, blah, blah. Power supply. Mac or PC computer. Huh. Dusttail Sands. First time you're on time and I'm super late. Hey Stug, what are you guys up to? So, welcome. Today I'm just like checking out this little mini PC thing that I got for Christmas, and it's pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to check everything out and then start reading the directions. So, see if we can put it together. So first thing, I got this little case for it. NES style case, which I think is pretty cool. It doesn't look that much like an actual NES, but it's a lot smaller than my NES Classic Mini. And should be a lot more capable too. So get that out of the box, and just looks like that. Little mini retro console opens up. There's nothing inside right now except for some instructions, little fan, you know, fun stuff, some screws. All important things. And this little itty bitty. 46G just commented on one of my other videos asking if I was okay. Because, you know, prior to like taking a couple days off for Christmas, I was dealing with pneumonia and had been to the hospital. I'm still dealing with pneumonia and it fucking sucks. But he hit me up to see if I'm okay, so I'm hoping he'll be in any minute. You know 46G is. He shows up when he shows up, and that's fine. All right, so we got the case emptied out for the most part. Let's see what the directions say, because I don't want to get too crazy. Hey Taylor, not too much, just chilling. I don't have a decision made on what games I want to play next, and so I'm putting together this little mini PC that my wife gave me for Christmas, and I have no idea how to do it, but it comes with a handful of instructions. We're going to try to follow them and see if we can get this thing to boot up. So the first direction is place the Raspberry Pi into the bottom dark gray part of the case. Be sure to make sure that the holes are aligned. All right, well, I've got my dark gray part of the case right here. And my very fancy-dancy Raspberry Pi 4 Model B. Pull that out and take a little gander at it. I've never done anything like this. I've never built a PC. Never been, computer guy. In fact, the will I ever Wolfenstein 3D? Maybe. I wouldn't say no to it. I just have never played actually any Wolfenstein game. I was gonna just about to mention that I never owned a PC until the very laptop that you guys are like chatting with me on right now. I never had one, and one day I was just casually like expressing an interest in making a YouTube channel to my wife, and she's like, well, let's go get you a computer. And so she took me to Best Buy and bought me an Alienware M15R5, which is pretty tits. Hey, 46G. Yeah, and I've always heard that about Wolfenstein, and I like Doom a lot, so. Alright, let's see. We have a little card here with all sorts of stuff on it. I'm sure you don't want to drop that. Probably says to handle it with gloves or some shit. Who knows? Not gonna. Just got my bare knuckles on there. Oh, this comes with a lot of instructions. Don't tell me I've bitten off more than I can chew. Alright, well, let's see. According to the instructions, this should go right here like this. Make sure that all the holes are aligned, which they are, beautifully. Not much 46G. Well, I'll get to that. I'm putting together this little mini PC that looks suspiciously similar to an NES. To basically make a retro emulating console out of. And my wife got it for me for Christmas. And to answer your statement, Taylor, you have to install Ubuntu or some other OS. I do believe, if I'm looking around here correctly, because this came as a kit through Villeros, I guess is the name. I don't know how to pronounce it. It came with all sorts of little stuff. I think it came with a operating system even on a little card here. There's all sorts of little cards with things that I'm supposed to install. I'm hoping that shit's in the instructions. Okay, my quick start guide here. Wait a minute, this isn't the instructions that I was reading prior. Oh, this is just exclusively the operating system of the Raspberry Pi. Okay, I need the one with the instructions about installing. Oh, where did that book go? Into the case. Oh yeah, and so this is the first time I've ever streamed, just me, nothing else. So I don't know how it's gonna go. This is my ugly mug. You're welcome to it. Make fun of me. Whatever, I don't care. It's fun. Maybe it was in here. No. No, these instructions were inside of this case. Now, oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Back at it. Place the Raspberry Pi into the bottom dark gray part of the case. Check. Be sure to make that the holes are aligned. Also check. Align the top part of the case with the bottom part of the case and hold in place. Connect the black cable to pin number 14. Connect the red cable to pin number 1. It's a good thing I can't see shit. Your little brother's friend actually made yours, so I'm lucky. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, this is cool. I've never tinkered with anything like this before, but my wife, she accused me of being such a nerd. I'm definitely not going to try LSD 46G. But I did the most risque thing that I've ever done today. I gave my cat some catnip. She's tripping balls. The black cable to pin 14, the red cable to pin 1. Are they actually, like, labeled? How do I know what's what here? Oh, it's got a little thing here that says, okay, looks like that's that direction. And that is pin number 1 right there. Is there no way to, like, see better? I mean, I could turn on more lights, but that would just be obnoxious. But is there anything that labels the pins? Or do I have to manually count them out? Very interesting. Okay, well, fuck that. We're just going to go ahead and go off what this diagram shows us here. Oh, okay, yeah, 1. It goes in order. Oop, moved my little card there. Okay. Back in action. Pin 1 is that one, so pin 14 is over 7 and down 1, it looks like. Wow, this is going to be like entertaining for me, but also very, very scary for me, because I don't want to damage anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like it's just as simple as putting it together like that, but I have to, I fell behind a little. My fat fingers are going to make this hard. You'd recommend cocaine, MDMA, LSD, DMT, psilocybin. Isn't that the mushrooms? DW. Don't worry about catnip. I used to give my cat chunks of Xanax and cat treats. That's fucked up, dude. Yeah. Interesting. No, I'm not going to try any of those things, buddy. Don't you worry about that. Just no interest, as you know. And just two... Oh. Alright. Moving across country in a trunk. The vet, I gave my cat some chunks. Yeah. That's wild. Okay. So here's what I've got going on. I've got connect this red one right over here, which I can't, like, make reach, to be quite honest. And yeah, I guess I could turn up my, like, here, let's try this. Whoa, there we go. It's a bit brighter. Hopefully that's not washing me out too bad for you guys and making me look like shit, but whatever. This one's for the OGs. This video is not expected to attract any new viewers to the channel. I guess that works. Whatever keeps your cat alive. Alright. So, I need to do some correct mathing here with the corner of this card. Wait a minute. This should be pin 14 right here. That's crazy that people just, like, know. People just know this shit. Hobo Jim, I could have warned before you flashbanged us. Sorry. Christmas was good. I got this little thing that I'm trying to figure out. And I got some cool wireless earbuds that I'm pretty excited about. And I got this Elgato mini stream deck that I'm hoping to use to make my streams run a little bit smoother and be able to do a little extra stuff instead of just the usual. But I really want to figure this out. But these big fat old hams I have for fingers are really putting a damper on that. Okay, I think I got... Oh, I got one on. Pin 1 is installed. Okay. And it does still fit together. At some point I'm going to have to, like, step away and go take the antibiotics I forgot to take. Because I do still have pneumonia. And it fucking sucks. Okay. And now, to somehow calculate which pin is pin 14, I'm going to use this little pointer here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That does me no fucking good. I'll never remember which one that is. But let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's the 7th pin on the bottom is pin number 14. Here. That's rough, Hobo Jim. Hobo Jim, how was your first Christmas as a father? Was it everything you ever hoped it would be? Ooh, yeah, the flu sucks. Okay, let's just count these over with this little thing. 1. God, it's just so... 1, 2, 7. Okay, this should be pin number 14. We're going to push it on and we're going to find out. Okay, well, it fits together. All right. Now, my next destruction says black cable to pin 14, red cable to pin 1, check. Place the top light gray part of the case over, and be sure to put the opening part near the USB ports. While holding the case together, turn the case over. Use the included 4 screws and screwdriver to close and secure the case. Wow, this... Woke up sick, Crimpus. Oh, that's a bummer, but at least you're doing pretty good otherwise. Okay. Now, we have this. We have this little opening here for stuff to plug in. And flip it over and get these 4 screws. It's actually, it looks like they gave me exactly 4. They're teeny tiny. I bet you 46G could come up with a good use for this bag when I'm done with it. I'm going to try to get these things put in without losing any of them, which is going to be incredibly difficult with these big fat sausage fingers that I have. Well, you know, here's a question though. This comes with all these other little things. How do I get these things? Where do they go? Like, is it time to assemble this far, or am I going too far? Because I got whatever the hell this is. No concept. Well, good news. There's no SD card installed. Well, it's a baggie of 4 little tiny screws, actually. Okay. Safety and user guide. Or would this be... Which would be the best thing to... It comes with multiple different instruction manuals because it's like a kit put together of various components. Okay. I guess I better open... Oh, son of a biscuit. I'm so, like... I always get concerned that I've bitten off more than I can chew. I'm not on anything, buddy. Never even tried them. But you know this. You know this to be fact. Alright, so what I got here looks to me like, I don't know, like I would have thought that was complete. But then I got all these other parts and pieces in little boxes over here that I gotta look at, figure out where they belong. Okay. Hopefully this comes with everything that I need. Introducing Raspberry Pi. Inserting or removing SD cards. Okay, so it looks to me like some of these other components here are actually like to be installed before I did this part. So I'm an idiot. Sharing is caring. Sharing what? I got nothing to share, as you know. So very gently unplug that, because I think following that instruction got me too far ahead, because according to this book right here, I need to install a heatsink, which I don't believe is installed. Using this one. Okay. Monitors, camera, sound, keyboard, mouse, network, SD card. Fitting a heat sink. When components in a computer system work hard, they generate heat. What? Okay. There are 4 chips on a Raspberry Pi Model 4 Model B that can get very hot if the device is working hard. Central processing unit, 3 more chips that control various functions on the board. To maintain heat out points on a Pi and installing a heat sink on the CPU. Right. Unplug the Pi and leave it to cool before attempting to handle the device. Find the heat sink that matches the size of the chip on the bottom of the heat sink. Peel away. Okay. Yep. So that's what I skipped. Heat sinks. I busted out the dusty old N64 while visiting your parents' house this week and doing a Banjo-Tooie run. Hell yeah, right on. Dude, so alright, I was trying to think of what game to play next, and I was really struggling because like I don't want to do something too niche because I'm still really small and I need to grow some, let's be real. And like the Ocarina of Time brought me a lot of viewership, and that was really good. South Park didn't bring me a lot of viewership. I got a lot from you guys, a handful of you, but we didn't have any, like 1 or 2 new guys pop in, which it's not like you guys are plenty, right? That's nice, but it feels good to grow. So I'm trying to look at more mainstream games. I thought about doing maybe just straight run through Mario 64 because I could do it pretty fast. I recently learned that everybody seems to think Super Mario Sunshine is hard, and I think that game's incredibly easy. So, might do a run on that at some point. But, not sure yet. We'll see. Okay, so, this appears to be my heat sink. And it appears that it should go on that little unit there. So that is what I shall do, and I hope that I'm fucking doing it right. World of T-shirts. World of T-shirts is in Canada? I don't even know what that is. I think you told me before, and I just don't remember because I'm an idiot. Speaking of T-shirts, I did do some more designing of things, stuff that can be purchased, but I haven't made those things public yet because I decided I was going to order them and, okay, careful, and hope to see them arrive and see the quality of them before, making them public on the website. Also, I designed a pretty cool hoodie, I think. It's a zip-up hoodie. It's got like a small logo here, or a small logo on the right, and a large logo on the back. And then down the right arm it says skill issue. Because I was like, well, that's a running thing in the stream. Because everybody roasted me for my fucking skill issues. Yeah. Jeez, 46G. Take it easy, friend. Okay. Right into the chip, hold the pressure for a few seconds. Oh, I didn't hold the pressure for a few seconds. I just set it there. Okay. So, yeah. And then that shows that I have other places that I could install heat sinks. And I have other heat sinks. So, it just says they go wherever they are, wherever they fit, whatever size they are. So I'm just gonna fucking go for it. Some of these are awfully small, and these are some fat hands. So I better start with the smallest looking one first, because once I put on one of these larger, well, I already put on the largest one like an idiot, but once I put on these other larger ones, I'm gonna severely restrict the amount of space that I have to work. And I don't need that. Come on. See these fat hands? They don't work well for anything. Yeah, something about thermal paste. And I head to bed. Yeah, take it easy, buddy. These guys, these fucking guys. Oh, there we go. All right. Like a monkey trying to fuck a football here. Oh, wow, that's significantly larger than that looked. Oh, did I just put the largest one? No? These two are the same size. Well, fuck. Okay. You know, we're just, at this point, I think we're dedicated. Except for the whole part where, like, I tried to dedicate and then it came back off. Let me just look at this diagram again one more time. Yeah, okay, I'm putting them on the right ones. It's just, this one looks a little larger than the component that it covers, and that's probably because it is a little larger than the component it covers. But, alas, hopefully it does the trick. I keep bumping my mouse here. But at least I don't have to worry about my game crashing, right? Drink some water. Yeah, 46G definitely knows how to handle a hangover, doesn't he? Dude does not take it easy, does he? Okay. I'm gonna get another little plasticky thing peeled off with my big fat sausage fingers. And hopefully never drop one of these on my dusty floor, because then I got a big old huge, oh shit, almost knocked down the whole thing. Got a big old huge cat who's got a lot of fur. That shit's just everywhere. Come on. Ah, these stupid cellophanes stick so bad to my hands. Come on, motherfucker. There we go. Okay, got the heatsink thing done. I expect 46G usually to show up, cause chaos, try to incite me to be chaotic with him, though he knows I never will, and then take off and do whatever the hell 46G does in his spare time. Okay, so we got some heat sinks on here. Don't know if you guys can see this properly, but I got one more to install. And then, what is this thing? It says heatsink. Oh, it's just a piece of cardboard. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. It's just a piece of cardboard. And then I accidentally blew the stupid cellophane thing. It does look like a technology, doesn't it? Was it 46G was wasted, and he suggested the old Spyro games. The only problem with those, I don't have really fast, easy access to those right now. I could probably get it, but I was trying to look more at things I have, and I was really thinking about just jumping right into Super Mario 64 for the sake of, I think it'd bring numbers. You know? And whether I like to admit it or not, numbers are an important part of the game. Like, it can be all lovey-dovey how wonderful all y'all are. Let's be real, the goal has to be growth, or else you go nowhere. And if you go nowhere, eventually you burn out, can't afford to do this stuff, and nobody cares, and then you disappear. And I don't want to do that. You know. Okay, I got almost flipped the whole motherboard out of there. I got all those little things installed. Now, next step, inserting and removing SD cards. And I have an SD card here that came 64 gigs, which should be way more than enough for this retro gaming endeavor that I'm going to be on. Yeah, we're looking real good here. Okay. Got the heartburn. Bad. Okay. Now, what I've got going on here looks like what do we got? I got a micro SD to USB adapter / reader. Micro SD to USB. That's crazy. What do I need that for? And then I got this actual USB adapter, USB drive. I wonder if this has like all the software and all the stuff that I'll need on it. Maybe I better take a look in this manual. Quick Guide to Raspberry Pi Retro Gaming. Because I can only assume okay, so they don't give me very clear instructions anywhere at any given point. Like, I wish that the actual company, so I've got, yeah, so I was wondering if, like, it implies heavily that you should not be installing or uninstalling the SD card with the actual Pi installed in the case. I'm guessing maybe it doesn't quite have the clearance, but it looks like it should. I'm going to attempt it because I'm thinking that at some point I have to use this adapter to put something off of this flash drive onto this little computer here. Now, of course, the actual company who sells this kit doesn't give you much to go off of. They just sell you this kit. And then I have like an instruction booklet here from Raspberry Pi, the actual maker of the computer. And then I have this instruction booklet here, which I think is also from Raspberry Pi. No, this is from Vilros. Okay. So you would think this is like the go-to, but yet here we are. And you know what? Why do I need that if this has this has 4 USB ports? So why do I even need a micro SD to USB converter? That doesn't make any fucking sense, but I guess, you know what, let's just raw dog it. Let's just fucking put this thing together. I'm ready to connect my pins again, which was just incredibly difficult the first time around, and screw this thing together and see what happens. Connect it to some power, perhaps. Okay, it worked best for me to hold this up here so that I could use that light from my webcam. Okay. So this needs to go right here. That's pin 1 in the very, very corner. Looks good. So how was everybody's Christmas? You guys get anything real fun and exciting? Or give anything real fun and exciting? Okay, and that should be pin 14 right there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that should be 14 right there. Getting some Bob Ross vibes. What do you mean by that? The way I'm speaking as I do this? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember that one time when Bob Ross said, fuck it, let's go in raw dog. Okay. I'm really nervous for this part because these tiny screws are so hard to handle with these big, huge fingers. I've got them dumped into a little container. Record player and a copy of Queen's Greatest Hits. That's awesome. Oh, the happy little pin. Yeah. Little Bob Ross sounding, I guess. That's awesome. Record players are so cool. I love vinyl. And I'm not like one of those hipsters that's like, oh, vinyl's just so much better. It's just so cool. I love retro stuff. I want to get, every year around Christmas time, there's the big Crosley, it's like a vinyl record player, but it also can do like Bluetooth to your phone and shit. And it's just so cool. And every year I look at it and I'm like, I want to get that. I want to get that for Christmas one year. They're so expensive that I just can't, like, I won't even ask for it because it just costs so much. Like everything that I asked for from my wife, it's on Amazon. It's all stuff that was like linked to, you know, doing my YouTube stuff or my retro gaming stuff, whatever. But all of it was Black Friday sales. Oh, you got the one I want. The big stand-up one that looks like a old school jukebox. I'm so wicked jealous of that. Okay, I got the first screw started. That only took an embarrassingly large amount of time. Come on. Don't fuck it up. All right. Yeah, I'm genuinely jealous of your awesome vinyl record player. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the little ones are still cool too. I think we got the oldest daughter one of those little little ones that can do it all. A few years back she got into the whole, you know, retro music vinyl trend for a bit. Oh man, my hands are literally like, I've even had my carpal tunnel fixed and my hands are still like, this shit's too small. I don't know if my ears aren't good enough to catch a major difference. They probably aren't, because I'm all about just blaring my music loud as hell, some hardcore metal and shit, you know? And, but I definitely enjoy, I don't know, there's something special about listening on vinyl. There's this great little, cafe in town that has, a lot of classic vinyl for sale, and they just have like this really cool vibe. They're very dark. The place used to be a funeral home back in the day, and then after that it was a mechanic shop, and now it's a cafe, and they make great food, great people. Oh, okay. I gotta like very carefully tighten these screws down because I struggle like being large. Okay. Like being a large guy, and I am like pretty strong, I strip screws and stuff out all the time. My dad got mad at me one time because I twisted off a lug nut on a car. It was just like, just tightening it, you know? 100 foot-pounds ain't shit. Turns out I over-tightened it a lot. Opening up a bar that has vinyl records and old school. Dude, yes. Yes. I mean, I'm not... for me, it wouldn't be a bar. Like, my town has 13 bars, I think. And it's too much. But my town needs some shit for kids to do. And it'd be cool to have an old school... old school, like, arcade. Place where you go to get, like, fucking lunch. Some fries, a cheeseburger, play some games, and we used to have stuff like that. And it's not that it couldn't have succeeded today, but it was back in the day when you'd get picked on for that kind of stuff. For playing video games and shit. So they never succeeded. Kids could use what against me? Owning a business that benefits kids. Garden duking. That's just tough though. Like here in our town, there's not anything for kids to do. People want to complain because the kids are getting drunk, the kids are trying drugs, the kids are vandalizing things. But literally, if you, like, the town that I live in has absolutely nothing to keep kids entertained. There's not jobs that are good for kids. There's nothing other than, like, stupid stuff for them to do. It's very frustrating. And as a kid who grew up in this town, I would say that I partook in the things that were, like, positive. But I got picked on a lot for that. There is something that you would call a skate park, but it's not much of a skate park. Okay. Got it all screwed together now. This is what it looks like. It looks... Here, I gotta turn down this brightness some. Looks pretty cool, I think. Trying to get where you could read that. That's the brand. And this just opens up, and that's where all your ports are. So, just a little clever way of hiding them, I guess. Oh, but now it doesn't want to close again. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Pretty nifty. Now, what's the next step? Set that gently there. Oh, yeah, I kind of, like, figured we don't get a lot of that. Really, the biggest issue we have is the kids are, like, getting involved in drugs and stuff, like hard drugs. We had kids in the community dying of fentanyl and stuff, and it's like, there's just nothing for them to just stay entertained with without going out and getting into mischief. And, like, a lot of places they say, well, the kids just don't want to do that kind of stuff. But I'm here to tell you, as someone who grew up here, there is literally just nothing, like, nothing for the kids to do. And then what was really frustrating at the time that I was a kid was if you did find something fun and childish to do, like, play games at an arcade or anything like that, then the grown-ass men around here would literally bully you and pick on you until you felt like a piece of shit for trying to have fun. And I find that absolutely fucking disgusting. Okay. Everything's put together. I'm basically Linus Tech Tips at this point. An operating system is a unique type of application that you run on... Oh, wait. Before I get too carried away, let's see if we can install this here micro SD card. Important. Preloaded cards may appear to be of smaller than actual capacity due to partitions created by the preloaded software. Okay, this says it's a preloaded card. Lord knows what's going to be on here. Population of the town's about 1,100. And our community is made up of several small towns. And Hobo Jim there, I'm sure can attest to exactly as I'm saying. There's not shit to do here. There just isn't. And somebody needs to do something. Somebody's got to be a positive, like, I don't know. I try really hard to be a positive person in the students' lives of the buses that I drive and stuff. You know? I always try and encourage them to do things that are, like, fun and, you know, entertaining, and they don't harm anybody and they don't put them at risk. If a kid tells me that they like a video game, I don't care what video game it is. I'm going to be like, oh, that is so cool. That game sounds so fun. Because it's a lot healthier than, you know, getting involved in drugs and shit. Skateboarding was what kept most kids out of trouble where I was growing up. We had a skate park here, and the owners were religious, so they didn't let drugs and alcohol run through it. Nice. That's cool. Hobo Jim, that's the reason you got out. Yeah, you know, and the bigger town on the other side of the community does have a skate park, but it's like, I don't know, it's not that good. And honestly, that the other town over there is just not as, like, it's not as walkable as the town I live in, the smaller town. There's, like, it's spread out more. There's a giant car dealership there that just runs everything and destroys everything that's fun. Okay, got my micro SD card. And it's got to go in the butthole right there. And which way does it go in? I do not know. I'm always so nervous to insert a micro SD card because I know I could just crush it. I think it goes... Okay, nope, it definitely goes the first way I had it. Okay. Gentle. Oh god, it's trying to get sideways on me. Maybe I should have put it in before I put this thing together. But why would there even be a port? Oh, buddy. Oh, no, it goes this way. No, it doesn't. Son of a biscuit. Oh, now it's in there. Now it's in there far enough that I can't get it. My fat fingers aren't going to allow me to... Oh, fuck. I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. I'll get it. It's just... I might have to go get a little pair of pliers or something. Maybe I can use this little tool to just get a little wedge on it and get it moving a bit. Well, it'll be fine. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. Son of a biscuit. Oh, here, this has a way sharper edge on it. I got... because I ain't got fingernails at all. Like, it's just gone. So... just need something to slide under the edge of there. I don't even have a garden. Here's the kicker now at this point, because I didn't listen to what the instructions said. that said to install the SD card before I put it in the case. Because now I get no sympathy from the manufacturer if I fuck things up. Okay. Got it. It's got to go in this way because it doesn't, like the other way didn't fit. But fuck, it just doesn't feel like it wants to go. And I'm too paranoid to, oh shit, fuck. What in the flying fuck, gentlemen? Okay, set the SD card down. Reference the manual. Okay, there's the Raspberry Pi. USB-C, that's the power supply. Micro HDMI ports. USB 2, 3, gigabit Ethernet. Choice of RAM. What? I'm thinking about RAM. Am I supposed to buy my own RAM for this fucking thing? That'd be hilarious. Okay. The SD card thing is underneath. Okay, now I bought it, or not bought it, but my wife bought it with RAM. It's good, it's fine, everything is fine. I'm less scared now. Okay. In the next chapter, you'll learn about Raspberry Pi operating systems and how to install them onto an SD card. This will complete the setup of the Pi. Please note that you will need to install an operating system onto the SD card before installing the SD card into the Raspberry Pi board. You will need a memory card with more than 8 gigabytes capacity. Okay. Unplug the Raspberry Pi. Locate the SD card socket on the other side of the Pi board. When looking from above, the SD card's contacts should be facing up. Ah, shit. Then I had it the right way, and it just doesn't fit through the damn slot. That's why they tell you to put... I'm going to try and get it in there, though. That's why they tell you to put it in before you put the whole thing in the friggin' unit here. Okay. So... But I think we got this. I think I just need to man up and just fucking shove it in there. Shove it in there. 5 likes, hell yeah. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. See, this doesn't allow me to put the SD card in and you know how SD cards go in, they like work like an eject button almost. Wallered out of it. Might come down to that, buddy. Alright. I hate to do it, but we're gonna have no choice but to take the screws back out. Ah, son of a bear. It's a skill issue, isn't it? Oh, son of a bitch, it's the skill issue again. Come on. Oh, it's starting to come. Huh, that's interesting, Ron. I never would have thought to piece that together. How the hell did I get this thing out of here before? Not just the SD card slot, the micro SD card slot. Okay. So, prior to getting on this stream, and I told 46G this in a comment, I spent 2 hours trying to set this stream up because Windows had a fucking system update. And when I got on here to try and do my stream, nothing fucking worked anymore. And then I spent 2 hours trying to get things to work. And by the time I finally did, I was like dozing off in my chair, but I was like, well, I need to do something. I haven't done a stream in a few days. It's my favorite thing to do. Come on. Oh shit. I hate trying to work with tiny little stuff. Oh, come on. What did you tell me in confidence, Hobo Jim? That you got your wiener caught in a micro SD card slot? Join the club. Oh, okay. Look, I'm like using this little piece of plastic to like slowly wedge the fucking thing out. And it's kind of working. But I definitely should have brought like, you know, a pair of pliers to this thing. Micro descriptor. Listen, man. Nothing wrong with a micro anything, alright? What band is this from? Small town is part of the reason Norwegian black metal got invented. Lords of Chaos. Huh. Oh, Mayhem. Is it true? Is that the band that... Didn't they, like, kill each other or something? Or is that just fucking made up? I remember hearing of them, but I didn't ever delve too deep into it. Hey, Jeremiah. Welcome. We're currently watching me struggle for the last several minutes to try and get this SD card out of this slot that I prematurely installed. Because it doesn't go in. Oh, well, I mean, that is kind of fucked, but I guess that's not killing each other. Yeah, I remember the myth, I guess it would be then, that they, like, played a game, like Last Man Standing or some shit, and everybody backed out but two of them or whatever, and, that one of them killed the other, and that was what was always spread around the, the old interwebs. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up still. And it's like, I don't know. They knew him better than I knew him. Maybe it's what he would have wanted. Come on. I'm so fucking... It sucks. Follow the instructions, kids. And then I feel bad because I'm putting little scratches on it when I use this tool. And it just looks too nice to be scratched up. Just when you think you know better than the instructions, you just find out that you're just a dumb idiot who doesn't know shit about shit. Low honor. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah, I mean, the band definitely has some fucked history. I need to try out Red Dead. I've never played either of them. Not since Red Dead Revolver. And, Raspberry Pi does seem like an awesome toy. If I could get it put together. Because I don't know what I'm doing. But, that's okay. I'm gonna remove this screw. Hopefully. Or not. You know what's funny is I'm wearing these headphones. I don't even have fucking music playing or anything. It just makes it easier for me to not get distracted. You missed 46G. He already got too drunk and called it a night. He was looking for me in the comments of another video. And, I let him know I was having some technical difficulties. It was really convenient, too, because I was like, oh, tonight I'm gonna just fuck around with my little, Raspberry Pi. And, you know, I'll need my webcam. And the one thing that wouldn't fucking work for 2 hours was my webcam. So that was fun. Did I already get that one out? Okay, I must have. Okay. Yeah, you know, this thing was really affordable, and I put it on my Christmas wish list. My wife snagged it up as a Black Friday sale, I do believe. And I think it was pretty affordable overall. And, I mean, I can't wait to get the thing up and running. I'm just caught up in an incredible amount of struggle because I'm stupid. And I read the instructions, and they said quite clearly to put the SD card in before installing the Raspberry Pi into the case. And then I opted to instead put the Raspberry Pi into the case and then, you know, and then do it wrong entirely. No, I can't tell. Okay, this one still has a screw in it. He is a wild dude. It's an adequate quote for him. Built a Raspberry Pi in college that had a camera Use AI to play Pokemon games in real time. Oh, that's cool. Dude, I recently got all the way through Pokemon Crystal again because I got my kids started playing it. And then, of course, like, you know, once you get a little taste, it's like, oh, I gotta relive that glory. So, of course, I, you know, took it to the Elite Four and I spanked Red and all those guys and got all the badges in both places and everything. It was a good time. It was worth it. Worth it. Okay. Let's see if I can. Okay, good. Everything went slightly better than expected. Oh, are you to tell me that that is actually in as far as that goes in? You gotta be fisting me. Well, I've never. Now I'm installing everything upside down. Oh, so I literally... Gentlemen, I had the fucking thing in all the way. I had it in right. I just couldn't tell because of the positioning of it that it was in all the way and it was right. Oh, it's such a pain in the dick. Okay. Now watch me lose one of these fucking screws on the redo. Ooh, I swear to God. Am I cussing too much? Like, am I going beyond the point of this is natural? Like, it feels natural to me, but it doesn't sound like I'm just trying to be edgy, does it? I'm always paranoid of that, because I don't want it to be like that. Filtering. I'm attempting to try not to get myself into trouble, or like, you know, I don't know. It's whatever. I cuss a lot. Like, I'm a person who cusses, but I understand that that's not everybody's jam. So I try to be a little better about it. I'm not as good about it on live streams, that's for sure. I'm pretty good about it in my regular videos. Let's see. The guy that talks about bongs. Ron, I'm pretty sure we've caught you talking about bongs before. But if you're referencing 46G, he's passed out right now. Lord knows how he's doing. Oh, are you? No, never mind. You're talking about Justin. Justin talks about bongs. Sorry, this is hilarious. Okay. We're getting there. We're gonna be turning this thing on before you know it. And then gently and carefully following the instructions. Because once it's on, oh Lord. It's my first ever PC build, guys. I'll tell you when the hardest time, yeah. Try to watch myself sometimes, but sometimes it's just natural. Respect that you try to keep yourself in check. Yeah, I try. I'll tell you when the hardest time is. When I'm having road rage behind the wheel of a school bus because some dick face thinks they don't need to wait for my stop sign or something. Ooh. What, Ron? What on earth are you? What is wrong with you? With mayo instead of tartar sauce. Goodness. But yeah, when I'm driving a school bus and some dickhead is in a hurry because they think they don't need to wait for my stop sign, Oh Lord, especially if I got like a kindergartner trying to cross the street. Oh, tell you what, the best thing about COVID, having to wear a mask, was that the kids couldn't see me mouthing, "What in the fuck are you thinking, asshole?" at every stop while people would roll up on the stop arm. Okay, I think I've got everything. I'm a little paranoid that I'm over tightening. No, I think we're good. The good news is this screwdriver is an absolute piece of dog shit. So, like, it just slips. I don't have much worry of over tightening. Oh, yeah. Dude, people have no business messing with a school bus. We're only hauling the most important cargo on the planet. What, you mean the kids are getting flattened out, or the person driving the bus or driving the car? Let's tell you what, there's no competition. School buses are a lot heavier than they look. People get in front of those, they don't come back from that. Okay, got the SD card installed. And now, USB devices, network, inserting and removing SD cards. Okay. This came with a pre-installed thingy on the SD card. I that's what it says. It's preloaded. So here's my lovely little Raspberry Pi, the NES styling, not exactly an NES replica. I have right here. Actually, I should just plug right into this. Oh, but it's not a micro HDMI. Son of a biscuit. Right here next to my right leg, I have an NES Classic Mini. I'm like, I bet I could just use everything from that, but I can't. Okay. So on to the next steps. Yeah, the sunlight. It's 1:30 a.m. I think it's just the light from my camera. All right. Let's see here. We have a power supply. Quite a nice power supply nonetheless. USB-C style, which I find incredible. I love USB-C. Seems so much better than... I've only broken a handful of USB-C chargers in the last several years, like since they came out. And I used to break a handful of USB 2.0 chargers a year. So it's quite nice. An import Toyota Cresta. Steering wheel is on the right. Oh yeah, that's neat. Right-hand drive cars are neat. Okay. Got a power strip right here near me, so I should... Where'd I put the thing? There's the thing. Okay. Gently set it down and try not to knock it down while I shuffle around here looking for an empty... You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to unplug my phone charger. Well, oh no, wait a minute. I gotta just use my phone's flashlight. Okay. We are plugged in to power. Oh yeah, I got a buddy who had one of those. He's had a bunch of cool cars. He went in the Navy. He got stationed in Japan, and then he bought himself a bunch of really neat cars. And an R34 GTR was one of them because he was in Japan, so he could just have it, you know. And he got it on the cheap, and he crashed that thing doing 125 miles an hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. And apparently it's like pretty common over there to have that happen because the cops weren't even shocked. Hold up. What am I hearing? Oh, is it my fan? Oh shit, the Raspberry Pi has powered on. But I don't have it plugged into anything yet. Hey, it's good to know I got the right pins. Yeah, they are. It's funny how cheap they are over there. But yeah, the cost is importing them. Okay. I believe this to be the correct cable. Maybe I should plug this into my yeah, exactly, yep. I've heard that too, that Japan has like a mileage limit. And that's why they're importers where like if you have a Japanese car that your engine goes out, you know, or whatever, you can actually order an engine from Japan because they're required to get rid of them. And you can get them really cheap, and they're not that bad, like the mileage. Like here we put so many more miles on our cars than they do, and they're just like, no, that's a piece of shit, get it off the road or replace it. So they replace it. Damn it, what is that? Oh, it's just dry skin. Kept hanging up on stuff. Not bad. Okay. This box out of the way. Maybe I can put this thing into my capture card and we can check it out together. I don't even remember how to use my capture card. These little plastic doohickeys I gotta get rid of. Alright. Does it have multiple HDMI ports? I guess I should look at the manual and see which one's what. I've never seen that movie, no. Kia Fortes from South. Yeah, Kias are Korean. Kias used to be an absolutely laughable abomination, and they have become really good in the last several years. Okay, where's the thing that's got that? I need that little diagram that tells me which thing is which. Ah. Oh, yeah, it's got two micro HDMI ports. I don't know which one I'm supposed to plug into, so I guess I'll just plug into one of them and hope that everything works out well. That's one there. Now, I'm going to plug this into my... It's pretty cheap from Japan all day. I'd like to take a Datsun and drop one in it. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to stand up for a second. I'm going to be off the camera. I need to plug this into my capture card. So I'll be... I don't even know. I'm going to figure it out. Which one goes from the damn little mini Nintendo, though? Gonna need my phone. HDMI input. So that one needs to get unplugged. And this needs to get plugged into that. This is going to be ugly for a while until I get everything all switched around and put how I want it. Okay. All right. That was fun. LS3 in it. Hell yeah. LS swap everything. Sorry, I'm going to catch up on the chat real quick before we see what this thing's doing. Yeah, you can put anything in anything if you're determined enough. That's the real challenge, is how determined are you? Alright, I gotta switch my TV, aka my second monitor, to a different input and see what it says. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. You know what I didn't think of, guys? I don't exactly have another mouse and keyboard to use. There's got to be something I can use, though. Okay, I gotta switch over to... I gotta do some swapping stuff around. Where are you lost? I gotta do some moving stuff around. I'm gonna share this screen with you guys while I figure out what the hell to do. I'm gonna move this back onto my laptop. And then put this HDMI 2. Alright, sorry, I just got to do a little bit of messing around in OBS Studio to got to add a capture device. There, video capture device. Okay. All right. And then switch that. Shrink me down here a little bit. So we can figure out what the fuck to do. Alright. Okay. Welcome to the Raspberry Pi desktop. Before you start using it, there are a few things to set up. Press Next to get started. If you're using a Bluetooth keyboard or mouse, put them into pairing mode and wait for them to connect. I guess I could just put my my mouse into Bluetooth mode. I just need to go into my Bluetooth manager for my laptop and forget how do I do this? How do I Y'all can tell that I have no idea what I'm doing on this part, right? That's all right, though. Settings. System. No, Bluetooth and devices. There. Devices. Where is my mouse? Remove it. Okay. Now I just don't remember how to do any of this other stuff. It says to just put it into pairing mode and wait for it to connect. I don't remember how to put my mouse into pairing mode, so I'm going to have to Google that on my phone, because I also need to Google how to activate my mouse pad on my laptop. Connection successful. Okay, cool. I've connected my mouse to my Raspberry Pi. Next. All right, and then in the meantime, how do I turn on my touchpad when I accidentally turned it off? Just hold down the Windows key, hit I. This is fucking ridiculous. I can't even see the chat right now. Yeah, I need to just close. No, can't close this. Okay. I will figure this out, gentlemen. Bear with me here. That you cannot see the panic in my face at all. Like my touchpad is not listed here. That must be an old answer. I got this. Touchpad settings. Crap. Turn it on. For fuck's sake, turn it on. Is there not a keyboard shortcut for this shit? Like, it won't turn on. I have it turned off because I always bump it. Gotta look up how to turn on touchpad without mouse. There we go. Using only a keyboard. Hit the Windows key, press Q. Touchpad settings. Enter. Spacebar. Ah, yes. All right. We are back in action, folks. Holy shit. It was, so the issue was that I accidentally completely deleted my mouse from the laptop, so I couldn't just reconnect it to a different USB port. I know I could look up tutorials, but what fun is that? All right, now back to this. Enter the details of your location. This is used to set the language, time zone, keyboard, and other international settings. Country, United States. Time zone. Not the Boise time zone. I never know what to put. Oh, there we go. Pacific. Now, hopefully it doesn't ask me to do any typing, because I do not have a keyboard sitting around that I could use to type on this little thing. Oh, fucking shit. The username can only contain lowercase letters, digits, and hyphens, and must start with a letter. I'm going to go borrow the keyboard from the desktop, my wife's computer. Covertly, I'll be right back. And you know what? I'm going to take my antibiotic while I'm at it. And I'm going to mute my microphone. I can't do much copy and paste because they're two separate computers. Okay. Open this up. Plug in the keyboard. Nobody look at my password. Wait, it doesn't show the first character, does it? Okay, good. All right. Hopefully those match. Get connected to the old interwebs here. Man, this is cool as fuck. I'm so excited. Chrome and Firefox are all about browsers you pre-installed in the Raspberry Pi operating system. Select the one you prefer to use. I prefer the Chromium. Like a noob. Hey, Justin, you're just in time for all the fun we're having. If by that you mean, just hanging out watching me struggle through this. Next. I'm actually not playing anything, Justin. I am assembling and starting up my Raspberry Pi mini computer that I'm going to use for retro emulation. And I'm excited. I sat here and I put the whole thing together. And I struggled so much. It was so stupid, but it was fun. And yeah, it's been a blast. And now we're starting it up for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. Also, would you guys like to see the controllers for this thing? It came with 2 controllers, and they are fucking sick. Absolutely awesome. Didn't just throw anything important down there, did I? I hope not. This manual. I need that manual. Okay. We got these 2 controllers in a box. I've already unwrapped one of them from its plastic, so it'll be easy to pull out and show you guys. We will play some old games at some point. I don't know if it'll be tonight. It's going to take me a hot minute to get this thing done. As you can see, there's quite a bit of updates to download. But yeah, this controller, and I think I can use it on any PC, I would imagine. I'm not a computer genius. Yeah, this was a Christmas gift from my wife. Build it yourself miniature PC. What's annoying about it, though, the fan is very loud, but I actually think that the fan is loud. I think one of the wires of the fan is being hit by one of the fan blades. Retro gaming is life. Retro gaming is love. Yeah, nothing important I knocked down there. Come on, chair, cooperate with me. Alright. Here is the controller, which I think is absolutely epic. Don't know how well you guys can see that. My screen for monitoring is quite far behind. Looks like an NES controller. It looks like one of the overseas NES controllers too. I'm not stuck with or Super Nintendo, sorry, controllers, not looking like one of the purple and gray ones that we North American losers got. It's got the colors, and it's got a standard USB port, meaning when I want to play retro games, I can plug in this controller, even if I'm doing it on my laptop or whatever, and I don't have to use the modern Xbox controller to play a classic game with, which I think is great. Yeah, if you look up closely at it, it's just like the SNES controller from like Japan. I assume Europe had the multicolored buttons. In the US, our Super Nintendo controllers had just purple and gray. Yeah, it's super cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to get to play some games on here. I have to, of course, get my own emulators and perfectly reasonably and legally acquire all of my own ROMs, which shall be plenty easy. You can use this thing to play all sorts of stuff. Obviously, this controller is only going to work for games that would only require this controller. But if I want to play more modern games like PS2, GameCube, Xbox era, then I'll just use an Xbox controller. But this is going to feel nice playing, I want to play Super Metroid so bad. I'm so excited for this. I gotta decide, guys, what's the next game? I want it to be like a bit of a mainstream game. And, I was thinking about doing Super Mario 64 next. Just for the numbers, if we're being honest. And I love the game, but I want to grow. You know what I mean? And it's really important that I play a game that will attract people. I'm so excited for Metroid Prime 4. That's going to be so good. That's almost a good enough excuse to play a Metroid game as my next game. That's almost the logic that I needed. Installing updates, please wait. I wonder what operating system is going to be. Those would all be good options. I'm really GoldenEye. Definitely want to do Super Mario 60. So I'll tell you why I'm leaning a bit more towards Super Mario 64. Yeah, I agree with that, Ron Nato. I'm leaning a bit more towards Super Mario 64 because I could do it a little faster. Whereas Banjo-Kazooie, that's a lot of collecting. GoldenEye, if you want to actually beat all the levels, that's a lot of work. Donkey Kong 64, that's one of the biggest collectathon games ever. And it's been tough putting that many hours into one game. So I kind of want to do a shorter game. And I could get through Super Mario 64 pretty quick. I've 100%ed it multiple times. So might just be fun to do. Pull in some numbers. The last game was good, Stick of Truth, but it was a little bit niche. We didn't get big numbers off that compared to the Ocarina stream or even the Conker's stream. I think Conker still holds my record for the highest viewers in one stream. So, or maybe Ocarina beat it once. I don't remember, but literally though, I'll just be I just wanted to do this stream today to get back out there, make sure people know I still exist. And I was like, well, I gotta stream about something. I don't have a game that I want to play. I don't have... Oh, here's another problem, guys. I'm out of memory. So I record all my streams so that I could use the recording as B-roll for my regular videos. And I just haven't been motivated to make my regular videos. And I have filled up my entire terabyte hard drive with streams. So I need to make some videos and delete some old stream footage. But in the meantime, though, I did... I haven't tried that. I don't think I'm gonna try that. Pardon me. Sorry, I still am battling pneumonia. But, I'm never... I will never sit here and say that I don't have a chance because of, and blame it on the streamers who are the ladies who are using their assets to their advantages. It is what it is. If that's the audience you want to attract, that's cool. The audience I want to attract probably isn't, spending money on stuff like that. There are people like me who are, in their 30s. They're trying to hustle. They're trying to make some life decisions, and they don't have time or money to waste tipping a lady to show a little more cleavage. So I'll never sit here and blame them for my lack of viewers, because my viewers that I want to speak to are not watching them. Some Road Rash. Road Rash might be one worth checking out. Still feels a small amount niche compared to the others we had talked about, but I will promise you, Justin, that Road Rash will come to the channel. Like, not a doubt in my mind about that. Oh, I can see inside of this thing while it's running. So I should be able to tell. The fan is not hitting a wire, so I got nothing to worry about there. The fan's just kind of loud. But that's whatever. For the cost of this thing, who gives a shit, right? So I also got this little miniature thing, an Elgato Stream Deck Mini. I don't know how to use it yet. I plan on learning that over the next few days so that I can streamline things in my stream, if you know what I mean. So we'll see how that goes. No idea what I'm doing with it. That's fine. I don't need to know. Okay, I've got this flash drive and this micro SD to USB adapter / reader. I guess what I should have done, instead of worrying about what this thing was for, is open it up and take a look at it. Careful with that, man. I just don't... It's not about them being a girl. I don't loan shit to anybody because you never get it back. I just lost all faith. Okay, so this alleges to be a micro SD to USB adapter / reader. What? What? Gentlemen, I never seen such a thing in my life. This has... I don't know if you can see this at all, but there's a... It's like a regular USB drive. There's a micro SD slot on one side, and then it just plugs into your USB port. That's unbelievable. I've never seen such a thing in my life. That's pretty swanky. And then what would be on this? It comes with a flash drive, but it doesn't say what's on it. It doesn't say what size it is. It's just a nondescript flash drive. Maybe this has the content I need to really sell. Black Myth Wukong, if anyone is into those types of games, I highly recommend it. Artwork alone makes it a masterpiece. I've heard a lot of good things about Black Myth Wukong. It seems a little serious for my enjoyment. I like lighthearted games, but I've heard that it's phenomenal. If I get a chance to check it out someday, I probably will. Do I know how to play chess? I know enough to play chess a little. I don't think I could ever beat anybody who's even moderately versed in chess, but I do know how it is played. Here, you know what I should show you guys? Check this out. I'm learning all the time here, okay? I'm gonna try to move this little tiny computer without hurting it out of the way. Chess. So, Ron, to answer that, you know I prefer retro, but I might have to stream a newer game just to catch some growth. That, unfortunately, it doesn't work for the type of thing that I'm trying to do, which is to grow a retro gaming community, because the struggle with YouTube is that their algorithm sees certain people watch your stuff and certain people that do not. And if it sees that you're appealing to a lot of people who only like modern games, but your content is about retro games, then they're going to be like, oh, a bunch of people watch this stream, we'll send them a bunch of, this guy's other content, and then they'll have no interest in it. So then it'll be a big, red mark on my, I don't know what you'd call it, but kind of like a rap sheet. It'd be a big red mark that would lead to essentially my, I gotta hit restart? Okay. Essentially, YouTube would be like, oh, no, never mind, nobody likes this guy. And then it would hurt my growth. They wouldn't send me as far if that were the case. All right, just waiting on this thing to fire back. Holy mackerel, we have colors. Yeah, and if you get into different genres, different niches too much, then what you run into is just that you get spread too thin. The saying in the YouTube education industry is niche down to blow up. So the smaller your niche is, or the more targeted your niche is, for me, retro gaming, the better. So, it's just a matter of trying to stick with it. Okay, your Raspberry Pi has been upgraded and can now run LabWC. LabWC is an improved Wayland compositor, a part of the desktop which draws the windows. It offers improved performance over the Wayfire compositor currently running on your system. We recommend switching to it for the best experience. In the unlikely event that LabWC causes problems, you can switch back to Wayfire using the raspi config command line tool from information. Oh, shit. Let's switch. But yeah, you really don't want to spread yourself too thin, right? Because if on Monday you do a video that appeals to retro gamers, and then on Tuesday you do a video that appeals to modern gamers, and then it's even hard, when you mix up genres, right? Like I really love racing games, but I don't want to do too many racing games because then I'll build a racing video game audience, and then I'll be like, oh, but I'm going to play Mario, or I'm going to play Conquer, I'm going to play Zelda, whatever. And then my regular audience is going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we don't want to see that. And you never want to push yourself into that. So I will stick primarily with... Okay, what do I got to do? How do I... Oh, I just can't see much because my screen sucks. Mass destruction. I don't think I've heard of that one. Like, what do I do? I fucking open anything. Okay, what sucks is I can't see the outer edges of my screen. You know what I need to do? I need to open this so that I can see the outer edges of my screen. And then I'm not going to be able to see chat for just a minute. Yeah, so I'm starting to figure out what I need to do. The problem is I can't see anything that I need to do because this, you guys can see that top bar on my monitor, which is a television screen. I can't see that, and I need to figure out how to adjust that. I need to figure out how to... Maybe this picture size button. This is a very old, junky TV. But, like, it just still works, so, like, I might as well. Cinema wide. No. Oh, man. Is there any way to, like, fucking zoom? No. Okay, well, let's see. Back to the chat. We'll figure this out. It's got everything that I need to do right here in this little guide. I just need to pick it up and open it and, you know, read it. Basic setup. Desktop environment. Okay. I think I'm on to like the point of like, oh, you need retro gaming, restarting and shutting down the retro Pi. To restart the Pi, click the Raspberry Pi operating system menu button, then click shutdown. Click reboot and then click OK and shut down the Pi. Okay. Well, that's all cool. Let's see, this says the RetroPie project, blah, 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 the main goal of RetroPie. Huh. This is interesting. Well, going through war zones. Huh, that's interesting. This sounds like a pretty fun game. You know what I should do? Here's what we should do. Let's just fucking... Let's... On the magic USB stick, let's open it up and plug it in and figure out what it's going to take to open, or like, you know, to look at it. Moment of truth. Oh, almost dropped the keyboard. Cannot drop the keyboard. Belongs to the wife. Oh, yeah. Okay. Turning it on and off does wonders. The problem is just not being able to see this TV. So what is all this? 1 gigabyte volume. Let's see here. I don't know what any of this shit means, if I'm being totally fucking honest. How do I tell what's like just on? Okay. Let's go to home folder. I shouldn't have anything anywhere in here, right? Just double checking. Public should be nothing. Templates, nothing. Videos, nothing. Okay. So it's basically just like a bare bones, like raw dog computer. What is all this? I don't know what it means. I have no idea what I'm trying to do. Here, let's do this. It looks like there's a browser right there. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, there's the thing. Let's see. What did it say in this instruction book? It was talking about how you need to buy, like, get the RetroPie image. Basic setup. You'll need to connect your keyboard, mouse, and display. I did that. I did all that. Finishing the setup. Set up all that stuff. Okay. Connected to everything. Retro gaming. So this says creating an SD image for RetroPie. The first thing to do is download the RetroPie image from the official website. Please read section 2.2 on how to obtain the SD imager program. The only difference will be the options you choose. Click on choose operating system. The following menu will appear. Choose the option for emulation and game operating system. Aha! Okay. So what's the official website then? Oh, from section 2.2, I guess. Okay. No, that doesn't make any sense. I've already got my operating system, huh? Insert the SD card and plug in a compatible controller and start the Raspberry Pi. There's almost nothing to do, just wait for the boot sequence to finish. The only thing you need to do is to configure the first controller. Okay, so I'm so confused. This whole thing. Does anybody understand this shit? The thing with the RetroPie thing? Like, it says to read this on how to obtain an SD Imager program. Like, I've already got the operating system, right? Huh. So when I open up like, am I just able to do whatever I want now? What is terminal? Is that this? Is that the browser or what? Like, I don't know shit about this stuff. Choose the operating system. So I've already done all. Well, didn't have to do any of that stuff because I bought a kit that came with a preloaded SD card. So, RetroPie image from the official website. What is the official website? retropie.org? That's what it says there. I think it's... God damn it, I closed the book. Let's see. retropie.org.uk. Except for I'm not in the UK. Okay. Welcome. Is there not a maximize? This is silly. Alright, well, fuck it. Welcome to RetroPie. RetroPie allows you to turn your Raspberry Pi, Odroid, whatever, or PC into a retro gaming machine. It builds upon Raspbian, Emulation, Station, RetroArch, and many other projects to enable you to play your favorite arcade, home console, and classic PC games with the minimum setup. For power users, it also provides a large variety of configuration tools. Okay. Oh, see, I can't even see the black box you're talking about. I can't see any of the white bar up there. But it sounds like I just need to download RetroPie. I don't have anything to donate. I just bought one of these things. Well, my wife bought one of these things through the people that This is what I have. Let's see, I have the Raspberry Pi 4. I just better look at the official installation guide, huh? I don't even have a camera. Not on this. Station others pages for people just getting started on RetroPie. The easiest way to install RetroPie is the ST image, which is ready to go system built on top of the Raspberry Pi operating system. This is the method described in the following guide. Alternatively, advanced users can install RetroPie manually. Well, I don't know how to do that. Oh, okay, so that's what the hardware reader for. I don't know what I just said, but I'm sure it sounded stupid. First, insert the micro SD card into your computer. What? I'm so confused. Okay. Required computer or laptop, a Raspberry Pi, micro SD card reader, and a way to plug the micro SD card into your computer or laptop. Some laptops have this functionality in the form of an SD card slot. Download image. What's that? That's the thing I was looking at in the last. So this is like. I already have the actual like operating system, right? So I just need to go back and download RetroPie. That's what we're going to try to do. I'm glad you know this shit, Taylor, because I have no fucking clue. Four minutes left. All right, I think we'll have this, and then I'll throw some games on here, I guess, huh? Oh, it says I also need to, like, connect a controller and stuff to it, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. We'll see what happens. My desk is so cluttered full of shit right now. So I don't actually have room to do all this. I'm just going for it. Gather up some of the garbage. Dig out this other controller. Two minutes. So, Taylor, the funny thing about people with ADHD is we get this thing called rock brain, where our brain is literally just hard as a rock and can't take in any new information. And that's what you were witnessing right back there. It is one of the most frustrating things that happens. But it does indeed happen. A lot. Okay. Got this controller. Yeah, it gets annoying, doesn't it? I've never actually, I've never done anything like this ever, so it's really exciting. Really exciting. I feel like they could have done well to cut out some of the information. Like, I bought a kit with the preloaded SD card and all that stuff. Right. They should cut out all the shit before that slows me down and confuses me, because I'm like, I have to do this. Alright. Says it's done. Try to open it. Do I have to click on one of these? I can't just double click it. All right. What's this? Opening archive, please wait. Exactly what does that mean? Control-Alt-T. Was that just be to open up this? See, I always got to try to remember, too, that in the chat, you are like several seconds behind where I'm at. It's got a bit of a delay to it. Right here, it says, opening archive, please wait. Let's see what it does there. Slow. That's all right. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never, I wouldn't even know what this operating system is. Oh, really? Okay, now what do I do? Oh, okay. Extracting files, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what it'll be like, and like I said, I'm like raring to go for some like some Super Metroid, or maybe some Battletoads or Gradius, or any of those games would be so fun. Oh, some Mega Man. Oh, Mega Man X. Getting to play Mega Man X on that controller would feel so good. It's been a long time since I got to play Mega Man X on an actual Super Nintendo feeling controller. I have no idea what is gonna go down here when this actually finishes what it's doing. But I'm excited to see it. What do I have here? Is this my phone cord? Oh no, this is the other end of this controller, just waiting to be plugged in when the time is right. What happened? Oh. Okay. Welcome, gamepad detected. Oh, this is just telling me what to do. Follow the on-screen instructions to configure your game. Okay, so oh, it's choppy compared to my normal laptop. That's okay. Oh. She locked up. Okay. Configure controllers. On the first boot, you'll be welcomed with the screen below. This menu will configure your controllers for Emulation Station. Okay. Confused. I don't care about any of that stuff. How do I open it? Where are the systems? When you first see Emulation Station, you may wonder why they don't have systems like this. And yes, for Game Boy, worry not, the emulators are installed on the system, but ROMs will need to be added to their respective folders before they will become visible. So this is just the drivers. I don't know. I do not know. Let me see. RetroPie Buster. Where does the program show up? Like, I need to look at... I got to come over here onto the laptop, and I need to look at this. Yeah, I don't see anything on there. Let's plug in a controller and see what happens. Okay. Now, oh, did it take me all the way back to the top? Okay, so I opened this, right? I did whatever it needed me to do. I don't know what it needed me to do. Gonna have to do this. I gotta be like watching two different monitors here. And what do I do here? Okay. Where do I find my program that I just installed or thought I installed? Perhaps I didn't. Like, where do I go to open it? Oh. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. Here, let me go back here and see. I can't see the chat right now, so too early for this. It's the middle of the night here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Installation first, and I already have that stuff. So I have the Raspberry Pi up and running, right? But I'm lost in the fact that I bought a setup that came with a preloaded SD card. So it leaves me lost as where I'm supposed to be. Now I've downloaded the RetroPie thing and opened it. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, okay, that's better. I think it came with the Raspberry Pi imager. Choose device. All. Choose operating system. Yeah. So the SD card came with this, the Raspberry Pi imager. It came with whatever version of the fucking operating system we're using. Put the SD card in, you'll see it in the other operating system. Choose image. Choose image. Where's that? I see it. Oh. Valid. So here's all it does is gives me all, choose operating system, and then this. It is what it is, man. Alright, I gotta see what was the one that I don't know which one of these I'm supposed to use. There was no downloading anything. This was just what was on here. We're going to go for it. Dude, I literally just downloaded the most up-to-date version that I could get. Yeah, that's what I did. I skipped that. I just went down here. I have this, the Raspberry Pi 4/400. Already downloaded that. And then all that gave me was... Oh, where the hell is that other thing? This, and then I open this, and then it gives me this. It's got, I don't remember what the fucking operating system was. But this is the thing that had me download when I clicked on that. That's what it was. Let me see. Yeah, so my guess is I just need to... I'm going to fucking try it. I'm going to just run this thing. Because this is one that's 2.93 gigs. Okay. Open that. Generic flash disk. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to sweat it. I'm just going to go for it. I got nothing to lose. Would you like to apply? No. Forget about that stuff. Nope. Yes. I do. You know I can't see anything that you're trying to send me, right? Like there's no pics in the chat. No, I don't see your link at all. See, there's more information. I have a manual here that tells... No, I can't see any of the links you're trying to share. Well, I'll just read a little bit of my manual here and see what's going on. I don't know how old this thing is. It's like clunky and old feeling compared to what, my laptop is anyways, so. Figure worst case scenario. Alright, I'll cancel this. What do you mean? Like, I literally just downloaded from the only link there is to download it for my system. This is I have the Raspberry Pi Model B. Here, let me open that. Fuck. Bear with me a minute here, because I'm working with some odd stuff that doesn't work exactly well. Yeah, see, I've got this Raspberry Pi Imager, Raspberry Pi Diagnostics. Well, so this is the latest pre-made image of RetroPie. Is version 4.8, released March 14th, 2022. That's what I downloaded, is this right here. You're telling me that that is not the thing that I need. What is Raspbian Imager? Because I don't have that. Because Raspbian is an operating system, right? And I don't think I have that. Okay, so so you're telling me that this link that I got right from here on their current website that is still in existence does not work. Where do I get that? I'm looking at this book again. Because this book had relatively easy directions up to the point where it tells you what to do for like the installation. Everything up. Well, I mean, I got a book or I got a guy I've never met before, so yeah, but where do I download that from, right? Like, I have no protection on this thing. I'm not just gonna click in whatever and then hit download. That's fucking stupid. Bro, I don't even know you. Okay. You don't know how to listen, man. I'm not like techie. I'm not a computer guy, but I do have somebody blowing up my chat, and it's like kind of annoying. So I'm doing this for fun with a Christmas gift I got. It's not that serious. So yeah, you relax, Chief. Chill. Like it's not that deep. All right. Got this. Yeah, I can see the SD formatter. I've got that. All right, well, we'll work our way there. Right now I'm looking something up. All right, there. Okay. Yeah, so you're telling me it comes pre-installed, but I don't know where to find that. Like, I'm not a computer guy. I'm just doing this stuff for fun, right? You're telling me, oh, you just got to look this up. Where the fuck do I look it up? I don't know. Like, I'm a mechanic. I can take the engine out of the car and put it back in. I don't know what I'm doing on this. All right. So what do I do now? Let's see here. What the hell? Okay. All right. Don't mind me, guys. Just messing around with some other stuff. Because I don't know what I'm doing with this. You know, it is what it is. All right, type. Does that say IS or LS? Oh, it's got that on there. It's already got that, the tilde and stuff, right? Or do I need to type that again? Oh, okay. Can I just like click on shit or do I have to type? Fuck, I hate that. The CD downloads? Why CD? No. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's funny. What if I just type downloads? No. No LS. See, if I type LS and it tells me this stuff, right? Not getting anywhere with that. All right, here's what I got to finish this other thing I was working on real quick. Okay. Sorry, Taylor, I'll be right back with you in just a second. All right. Use capital. Oh, we have to do capital. Does CD need to be capital? CD/. Dude, I hate this shit. That's whatever, though. Okay. So, am I looking for the name of my SD card or the name of this flash drive that they gave me? Because the flash drive is the exact amount of storage I'm supposed to need. I mean, Ghost AI seems to have known an awful lot, but I've also pissed him off and he's left. And that's fine by me. He was typing too much shit too fast and honestly pissing me off, so... You do. Okay, just... LSBLK gives you the name of the SD card. Yeah, the SD card's definitely in the Raspberry Pi, or else it wouldn't be functioning. The operating system couldn't have done anything. However, I'm wondering if that means that the SD card would have to be put into the little reader thing and then put in there. Because, you know, Mr. I don't need to read the directions back there just kind of made me more confused, honestly. Now, see, like this part about how you need to use the command line. Alright, so I'm going to try the things you said. I still haven't figured it out. But what's the worst that could happen? No. Then do ls. Okay. So now what? See, Taylor, your approach to this is much better. You're actually explaining shit to me. I don't know what I'm fucking doing here. So what do I do now? Paste what? Paste the RetroPie Buster thingy? Or are you typing out something I need to paste? Well, I can't paste it because I'm on two different computers, but I'll have to type it out. I should go take a shit in a Ghost AI's garden. I fucking hate AI anyway. I'll block that guy just so you guys know. Alright. I gotta keep an eye on this message. Let's say IF equals tilde slash downloads slash RetroPie dash Buster dash 4.8 dash RPI. Okay. 4_400 .img. Do the LPS gaming first. Can I go? Oh, fuck. Okay, so LS BLK. And just hit enter on that. Here, I'm gonna check out my stream settings. Maybe I can speed up where we're. No, I'm already set. There's no change in it. Nah, whatever. Shit. Okay, so do this first, or do I need to put that as part of the command that you're telling me? So do I do like LSBLK and then the thing that you typed up there earlier? How the fuck do people learn this? I don't even know what the name of the SD card is. Oh. Sorry, buddy. All right. This is hilariously difficult. Holy shit, it's after 3 a.m. Whatever we come up with, it's either going to work or it's not going to work. And I got to call it a night. The wife's going to be pissed when she sees I stayed up this late. How has it not caught up that I moved the command prompt over forever ago? Like the actual stream is so far behind what I'm actually doing. That's so weird. Oh. Okay. Retro Pi. Okay. Dash Buster. Okay. Here's a question. Why? Why is it so far behind? All right. Oh, did I accidentally? Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I accidentally hit enter. Fuck. So that's interesting. Somehow, like, you are seeing something that I'm not seeing. I'm getting real confused here. All right, let's try again. See how I'm doing. Dude. Telling me I gotta enter just straight up and down line. I don't even know how to do that. What symbol is this? Nope, not that. Oh, found it. Oh, do I need a capital S? No. Okay. Gonna try it. Oh. Got a thing going on. I am pretty confident that just doing what the fucking thing said I should do would have worked, and that guy was just a dick. Hope this works. Pretty sure it was just like 2.9 gigabytes. Should be almost done. Or not. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know shit about shit, quite frankly. Once it finishes, is it done? Sudo shutdown now. I'm guessing it can't be done yet, or else it would drop down to give me another. Oh, okay. It's just taking its sweet ass time. Yeah, can't type again yet still. Any day now. I appreciate those of you who are hanging out for the stream today. This can't be that entertaining. No, nice. If we ever get there, though. Appreciate you, Taylor. Thank you. Hey! Done. Okay, so. What did you tell me to do? Type. Yeah. Oh, showdown. God damn it, I suck at typing. Not enough practice on selling raw lobsters. RuneScape. Grand Exchange. I'm gonna power it back on. This thing doesn't have a power button. Yeah, turn it back on. It's cool if there were a button to turn it on with. So it's interesting. The stream for you must be looking better than it is for me, because for me, everything looks like it's way behind. But obviously, you're keeping up with what I'm saying to you. But up here, what I'm seeing is nowhere near what we're actually talking about. Where is my controller? I don't know where I've set it. Good news is it's attached to a cord and I can just follow the cord. Okay. All right. No idea. RetroPie. So hit a button on the controller. Controller's plugged in. Yep, controller's plugged in, but can't seem to do much. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting to say the least. That's kind of what I was wondering. I don't know. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do, buddy? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. No. Did I just fucking kill my stream? Oh, good. I didn't kill my stream, did I? You still there? It says we're good. Oh, good. All right, let's see. Wait a minute. How do I know what operating system this is? I have no idea how to tell. Like, what's gonna run on here? So that's why I think they tell you to use do tell. Check out this other thing I did. RetroPie. So I've already downloaded the Raspberry Pi thing. Now I'm going to look at their installation guide again while we figure shit out. Like, you know what I'm accustomed to is I'm familiar with RetroArch. So I already had the Raspberry Pi imager. Type what in? All I got, Taylor, is Control Alt T, and then you just said just type that in. It should bring up a menu for the emulator. That's all I saw. Oh, are you talking just that symbol? What is that? That's an up arrow? Didn't do anything. What command? Oh, Control Alt T in there? Like type it out? Oops. God damn it. God damn it. Why do I suck at this? I don't know what I'm doing, Taylor. It didn't do anything. What I'm seeing in the chat from you is I'm still here. Control Alt T. Just type that in. It should bring up a menu for the emulator, and then you put the up symbol in the terminal. Yeah, type that in the terminal. Type in that terminal. No, the command. Like I don't know what I'm typing. Oh. Shouldn't there be something in here that tells us like info like that? Of course, that could just be a Windows thing. I'm going to go read this. See, this is exactly what like I had earlier when that guy was freaking out. No, I don't see whatever. The last thing you said was just SUDO and then nothing after that. See, look, this is different now that we restarted. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I don't see a command at all. But this whole menu has changed since we rebooted the computer. So, choose operating system. Yeah, like that opens this according to this website. I think. Sure, always shows the recommended version of. So that. Yeah, I don't think like check this out, man. I think we're gonna rock with this. And yeah. Yeah, I think it just the dude was losing his mind earlier. Probably just didn't, I probably needed to restart the computer. Okay, I need to read this thing a little bit closer. The operating system customization menu. Let's look at. So, like, all this stuff was pre-installed then. That's all I can figure. Because this is like stuff that you would be doing on a totally different thing. Like, this would be what you're doing on your computer with this little thingamajigger plugged in. Pretty sure. Okay. I don't like the way this operating system works. It's kind of shitty. Configuration on first part of proceed to next steps. Let's do that. Now your Raspberry Pi set up and ready to go. What's next? Recommended software. Any essential applications pre-installed so you can start using them right away. If you'd like to take advantage of other applications we find useful, click the Raspberry icon at the top left. Let's check that. For the love of fuck. You seeing this shit? But, okay, so where do I go? Yeah, I gotta go to bed too. It's almost 4 a.m. Fucking sucks. Alright, good night, Taylor. Thanks again. Good night. Okay. I'm just gonna finish reading this shit. Okay, so I already got the software for Windows, Raspberry Pi Imager. Tablets programmed to write. Okay, I got an idea. Reboot it with the controller plugged in. Need you to get Jurassic Park back online. What you mean by that? Oh, fuck, I'm tired. Let's see what happens. See if it just wants me to powered by Raspberry Pi operating system 64-bit. I'm hoping it's going to ask me to configure my controller. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Fuck. Okay. Their official installation guide sucks. Because I'm pretty sure everything was already done when I started. Since it came factory with literally fucking everything. On the first boot, you'll be welcomed to the screen below. This menu will configure your controls for Emulation Station, all RetroArch emulators, and select standalone emulators. But that doesn't happen. Like, where the hell do I even find Emulation Station? Alright, fuck this. I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. This is dumb. It's not dumb, but it's hard. And I bet looking at it tomorrow with fresh eyes, I'll probably figure it out right away. So, no big deal. We'll worry about it then. Until then, y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. That one guy's a dick. Blocked him. Fuck that. I ain't gonna have people acting that way. But, whatever. Appreciate you all. Thanks again. Have a good night.